Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash the like button for me. Trying to get a like spike going. 1,000 likes a video. That's the goal. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Smash that like button. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, to quit your job, if you're tired of working for somebody else, making somebody else rich, and you're ready to go full-time crypto, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to help you. I'm going to keep you updated daily with the news that moves the markets, Bitcoin technical analysis, altcoin setups and ideas to help you make some profits. Jumping right into the market today in crypto, Bitcoin. This is the highest weekly candle close since December 2017. Things are definitely different, baby. Now, RSI is overbought. Stochastic is overbought. Okay, so there's some ideas like, hey, this is, if you're driving your car and it's overheating, here we are, it's overheating. However, like you look back here, this run up in 2017, things were, the car was about to explode. I wanted to create a shorter term time frame. This is a 12-hour chart, bullish scenario. And really, for this to be even valid, the bulls have to show up and break overhead resistance and hold it at about 15,640. Okay. But if you look at this pullback right here that we had over the weekend, you got a bullish retest of this rising channel that was broken out of. So, you know, Bitcoin, like the price action, likes to retest these previous patterns, right? This is a bullish retest. Okay, this parabola right here is still being respected. Like these typically end with blow off tops, and it's not a blow off top. Okay, blow off tops or long wick on the top, like we talked about here. We had a long wick here, but the bull showed up today, pushed his price higher. Pushed his price higher. Today and yesterday, they definitely showed up. Buyers bought the dip, right? And so we had some previous bearish divergence, and possibly that was what was playing out here. This is just a bearish divergence playing out. Like we talked about, $1,000 move potentially. Okay, sometimes even more. So we got the bearish divergence out of the way. Parabola still being respected. Again, this is just a bullish idea that I had to come up with. Like you always, you want to go in front of the judge and build a bullish case and build a bearish case, so at least you can have a plan in place. Sometimes it's easier to react than predict. Remember, when Bitcoin breaks out and moves higher, it does exponentially, quickly, fast. Like the biggest Bitcoin move happened quick. Like Bitcoin will go sideways forever, and then boom, one day your upside takes place, right? So set your alerts. Like you can buy a breakout of this level. Somebody said, should I buy Bitcoin right now? It's hard to say buy right here. But I mean, if this breaks out, that's another thing, you know. So if the bulls show up, then you're buying the breakout, right? Confirm breakout, like on an hourly time frame. Okay, it's always good to buy support and accumulate during a bull market. I got a few shout outs from my trading group. Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi setups just destroyed the world. So this person, he says they were paying the bills. He was up $4,500. This person, he said, thanks to the whole team and the group, I doubled my portfolio. With this person, really touched me. She reached out. She's like, I cried twice today looking at the profits I made. At my old job, it would take me 3 weeks to make that amount that I made in 24 hours. Keep doing what you're doing. After reading this, I was just like thinking, like, this is one of the best feelings in the world. Like, this is why I do this every single day. Like, it's phenomenal to see people. She didn't know how to trade at all when she came into the group. This person, $6,600 in profit on Wi-Fi and Link, because it's probably one of the biggest trades. Imagine one trade and you 14x your money, 1,486% long on Wi-Fi. If you want to join the trading group, go to my website, cryptorev.net, for all the information. Short-term bearish scenario. Let's look at this. We were looking for a move out of Bitcoin in the next 24 hours. Yesterday's video, we talked about this in detail as an idea. And this falling wedge is technically still a bull flag, right? And so you've got this, tiny little double top. Previously, this ascending triangle broke to the downside where the bull showed up and they bought it right up. However, it formed this nice swing low that gave us a good-looking possible bull flag. I mean, it's a valid pattern at this point because you got 3 touches. Now, the bulls show up, they break out above, and they push this price action higher, start closing some candles. And then, you're looking 16,000 has to be broken first to avoid this double top idea. 16,400. You can go back and kind of default to these. 16,250, 17,200, 18,800 is in the cards back from this original setup on the weekly time frame. And this would be a parabolic move to the upside. This would bring buyers in quickly. I saw somebody mention, I think it was in Telegram, how PayPal is yet to unleash Bitcoin to all of its users. And there's a lot of fundamentals in place here that, long-term, super bullish on Bitcoin, right? But to see some type of pullback, pullbacks are healthy. It gives the price action the ability to kind of cool off. And so, if this does get rejected here, you have to assume this continues in the pattern until it doesn't. So you'll be looking for, possibly 14,300 if 14,600 doesn't hold, and put in some type of double bottom right here. Okay, this rising wedge that I had drawn on the RSI did break to the downside, but it hasn't really led to a big sell-off as far as that goes. Now you got this tiny little double top that's possible, but the bulls show up, everything changes, because all of a sudden this is a lower high, right? Here's your high, here's your lower high. As soon as the bulls show up and push this price higher, immediately it invalidates. This becomes a higher high, and all of a sudden, boom, off to the races. Polymath came out, and they're thrilled to announce they're on Coinbase custody. Dude, these Coinbase coins, like you go over to Binance and you see like DNT, District 0x, up 115%. Civic, up 73%. This tells me, hey, retail is here. They're all on Coinbase, and they're buying these crazy pumps, right? They're just playing the game. They're like, dude, crypto's amazing. Dude, I just made 100% of my money. Like, this is amazing. Remember when we all FOMO'd into this market at the top? Most of us. And it's like, dude, this is so freaking easy. You're just throwing money at this market and you're getting these huge returns. It's like a game, right? It's like, oh, dude, this is sweet. You're telling everybody about it. This is what's happening right now on Coinbase based on this idea. Like these new coins getting added to Coinbase. Well, guess what? Polymath is added to Coinbase custody. Sometimes these coins are added to Coinbase. Keep an eye on this one. Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust is stating that there's more demand for BTC than all gold ETFs combined. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, more demand for Bitcoin than gold. Huge. Like I said, there's a ton of fundamental ideas in this market. Now, Ethereum, what's going to happen with Ethereum? Ethereum has been correlated with Bitcoin for an extended period of time. You see how this price action is kind of this tight? This means they're highly correlated, Ethereum and Bitcoin. Right? Whereas you can remember there's a run up in 2018 and in 2017 where the correlation broke because, Ethereum was outpacing Bitcoin, right? During these little mini alt seasons. This is obviously a huge, epic alt season where Ethereum ran up exponentially, right? And this one was a mini, smaller, not mini, but smaller. I think Neo 5X'd on this little mini one, right? Not so mini. But again, will this happen again? Will Ethereum break its correlation or its coupling with Bitcoin? If that does happen, amazing upside for not only Ethereum, but probably going to drag most of these altcoins with it. And again, if you do get some type of pullback out of Bitcoin, gives these altcoins some time to breathe. Grin under a 51% attack. So again, this happens in crypto. Grin network under 51% attack. Payout stopped. Please mind at your own risk. Remember when Grin came out, Grin and Beam, and everybody, like, it was all the hype. They pumped crazy, and it's just like awesome new coins, and then they just kind of fade away. It's like the important thing to understand, like these new coins, like look what's happening on Coinbase. These new coins, like DNT and Civic. Like out of all the coins that, I mean, where's ADA and Vechain on Coinbase? I'm just curious. Like, look at these coins pumping crazy. Well, that's another thing. If you don't have an account on Binance, what are you doing? Go to the link in the description. Make a Binance account. If you're not in the United States, you need to use PureVPN. Look at these profits, okay? Everybody's sitting here watching Bitcoin, happy about 3% gains. 100%, 121%, 70%, 38, 35, 34, 33, 26, 25, 18, 17, 17, 16. Want me to keep going? Because there's another page of double-digit gainers. It's crazy to see what these altcoins are doing right now. So if you're not in some of these altcoins, consider diversification. This is a 5-minute chart for Bitcoin. Rewind, Bitcoin. And so this shows us a heat map. This is where all the sellers are at. Like these bright yellow lines show where everybody's taking profits. Boy, they're ready for this, possible double top here at 16,000. Everybody's going to be selling right here, right? Bunch of big sells. 675 Bitcoin at 16,000. At 16,000. There's 369 at 15.9. There's 436 Bitcoin sells at 15.8, 15.7, 15.6. Have about 400 and 230 respectively. Like right here, they're all trying. They don't want this price. They're ready to take profits. They're ready. These whales are trying to hold this price of Bitcoin down. Whale manipulation. Look at the amount of Bitcoin right here being sold. I mean, your buyers are down here at 15,400. I mean, there's quite a few as you go down here to 14,500. Everybody's ready to buy some type of dip, some type of pullback. But I mean, there are some Bitcoin buys, but definitely sells are stacked overhead. Now look, I mean, this happens before, and this price action just cuts right through it. Double bottom, boom, move to the upside. Here we are, rising wedge. Again, this breaks higher. It's a parabolic move to the upside. This idea is important. All of a sudden, everybody has extreme greed, and when this happens, we see pullbacks based on this idea. Is there room for this to move higher? There is. I mean, I remember we ran up to 14,000 back here. 14,000 extreme greed was at 95. However, 90 is pretty high. Like, you counter trade this idea. Like, when the market is really greedy, take profits. When the market is really fearful, buy. Okay. Bitcoin dominance. And so this is important for the altcoins. This is essentially Bitcoin dominance got rejected from this overhead trend line. For altcoins to run hard, this support level needs to break. That you could get this like little range, but this altcoin season right here is what we're waiting for and we're looking for. And again, people's portfolio, they're 3x, 5x, 10x, like everything you throw. Look, this is what it looks like. Altcoin season looks like this. Okay, are we there yet? No. We want a good confirmed downtrend. But again, this major support level breaks, these altcoins will take off even more than they are right now. Okay, so just be ready. Have a plan in place. Like when this thing starts trending lower, it's over with. Life-changing money happens quickly in these altcoins. Have a plan. What's traditional markets doing? Biden. The stock market likes Joe Biden. The stock market likes Joe Biden. Ton of green in traditional markets. Tons of green. Japan, green. Hong Kong, green. Understand this idea that Right now, stocks are bullish. How is this correlated to Bitcoin? Let's see. Probably more important is that the dollar has gotten completely destroyed. Okay, this has been, when the dollar is weak, Bitcoin moves higher. The dollar got wrecked. Well, now you got a falling wedge. Okay, so there's some reversal signs here. 68% chance this breaks higher. Okay, so the dollar is weak, but when it bounces, essentially you see traditional market stocks are going to pull back. How is Bitcoin correlated? It's going to set the tone for the week when this breaks higher. We'll understand kind of how Bitcoin's going to act. We'll understand better, you know, is Bitcoin correlated to this based on this break to the upside, which is coming pretty soon. Bullish ascending triangle showing down here on the RSI. So again, this should break to the upside. Again, just kind of validating this idea as far as this falling wedge. This is a Bitcoin CME futures chart. And you can see the scammy price action that happened on Bitcoin, that huge dip, that huge, you know, where longs got completely liquidated and destroyed and wrecked and everybody got stopped out. This stuff, it's not even here. It's not even here. So my question is, and what the theory that I'm testing right now is, the Bitcoin CME futures is the patterns that we find on this chart more valid than spot prices. Sometimes this can be a leading indicator for spot prices. And so you got hidden bullish divergence possible, which, you know, essentially you got your low and this is a higher low. Well, here it's a low and then a lower low. So this is a trend continuation idea. And again, bull flags, you know, typically break to the upside. It's a continuation pattern. So I'm testing this idea. You know, Bitcoin breaks to the upside, it would validate this idea for CME futures. This is a total crypto market cap. And you see, we had that Bitcoin sell-off and then it bounced. I mean, it didn't quite get back to where it was originally, but still had an amazing bounce. A lot of people profited off of these bounces. And whenever you get a big pullback out of Bitcoin, immediately your thought process has to be, what altcoins do I buy? Have a plan in place. Now your stochastic looks like it wants to cross to the downside here. You know, so potentially, you know, this is alluding to a possible move to the downside. Ethereum looks like a bull flag right below $455. So we opened up this trade on Ethereum, still letting it ride. You got Ethereum 2.0 coming December. I mean, this Ethereum could see 477, 518, 548. So again, tremendous upside potential for Ethereum. Now, the question is, well, should I buy Ethereum right now? It really depends on what Bitcoin does. Okay, I mean, they've been highly correlated. We talked about that right here. I mean, they've been highly correlated. You know, so Bitcoin's going to pull Ethereum with it if it breaks out. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below with the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys.